Aired Out Podcast. With you. What did you just say?
I said I had to turn the live chat on so I can see what the hell's going on around here. Were you talking about that or the fact that I was talking about how handsome you look today?
Well, you were saying...
I always tell you that you look like shit. So,
yes.
And I'm always giving you a hard time about your hair and your
Right.
clothes. So I have to give you kudos because today, I mean, you're looking pretty dapper there with your really nice new haircut. I love your hair. It looks adorable this time. Salt and pepper and all.
Sherilyn did the hair.
She did a great job. Maybe you should let Sherilyn do your hair more often.
Do you know how Sherilyn cuts my hair?
Did she stick a bowl on your head?
No.
No?
She serious now. I'm not joking. I stand in the bathtub butt ass naked. And she cuts the hair in the shower. Butt ass naked. That way all of the hair is falling into the tub, and that when we're done, all I have to do is turn on the water and I'm into rinse mode.
And clog out your drain.
And clog the drain up.
Oh my God.
That's how it's done. You and I were just having this conversation just before we turned the mics on this morning. And I was asking, because we were talking about salt and pepper, gray hair and stuff. And I was asking you if you had your choice between a night with Richard Gere or George Strait.
In 2 seconds, I answered George Strait, hands down.
I hope George is listening this morning so that he knows this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, seriously, he is the most handsome guy ever.
George Strait?
Yes.
He's a goddamn good singer, too.
That shit-eating grin of his, I mean, come on.
I know. And songwriter? I know. Who's he married to?
I don't know.
Well, you should know.
Why do I care who he's married to?
You should know so you can go and break her legs sometime.
No.
Speaking of broken legs.
Oh, no.
Usually I try to do Lily's line of the week on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to do it this morning. I'm sorry. I can't wait. I have to just do it.
Okay.
Lily says to me on the way to school this morning in the car, and I preface by saying, I swear to God that what I'm telling you is what was said, and I tried so hard not to smile even because she's serious. I don't want her to think that it's that I find humor in this. I have to go with that. I have to not laugh. Mm-hmm. She was talking about, Dad, someday I'm going to have a boyfriend, and it's
oh boy.
Yeah, and I said, well, what if I don't like your boyfriend? And she said, then you're going to have to take him into Rex's cage.
Aha.
And
that's scarier than a shotgun.
Well, yeah. I said, well, I don't know if I would be able to handle your boyfriend in a cage.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll jump in so that you don't have to go to Berry Gardens.
Oh, Lily, we love you, Lily. And that's exactly where you would be for the rest of your life.
I know.
You would be there. Sorry, I keep moving around. I got that light was getting me.
Some 18-year-old boyfriend's gonna just kick my ass. 17, maybe 16.
Well, maybe you better start going
Possibly
to Granite City and
15,
brushing
14,
up on your skill.
12. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
My God, we have so much to talk about. First of all, so great that we were able to have Constantine Maroulis yesterday on the air. The guy he's just an incredible lead singer of Foreigner's Journey that's coming to the Opera House on the 28th. American Idol fame on Broadway, Rock of Ages. This dude is incredible, and it was an honor.
I heard him say he did Rent.
Yes. It was great to have him yesterday, and of course Paul Brody, who we have some big plans of things that we're texting each other about that we're going to be talking about in the future on Tuesday mornings. Mr. Tom Lozon not going to be in this morning.
No, there's no council meeting last night.
Okay.
So there's nothing to really wrap up, but there was a pretty deep budget discussion on the Barry Beat. Michael
last
and I
night.
had Nick came in and Nicholas and spoke and really broke it down, some hard numbers, some graphs, really broke it down.
Yeah,
and
I listened to that whole show, and it was, you guys did a great job. Really did it. And Nick's kind of loosening up the collar a little bit.
He is. I really like him. I think he's like a super good guy. He says that Argentina won because he said it here.
I know. I heard that.
Yes, he said that's the reason they won was because he said it here.
He stopped in the other day and said that to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a great show. You guys really pinpointed a lot of the stuff that's going on in the budget, which is, it's important conversations. Not always the most entertaining subject matter.
No.
But nonetheless, super important and frankly stuff that we should all be privy to living in the Granite City. So,
if you're going to go vote, you want to know what you're voting for.
Right.
And this is your opportunity to really understand and know what you're voting for.
And how your tax dollars are being spent. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be chatting with Tanya from the Chamber of Commerce at some point.
And Erica Rail.
But Erica, tell us about tomorrow morning's podcast.
So Erica is going to come in, and tomorrow is Homelessness Awareness Day in the state of Vermont. Yep. And Erica is the chair of our local homelessness task force.
Right.
And she wears many hats in that field. And so she's going to come and talk to us about that, talk to us about stats, where we're at, services that are offered. If there's anything to know about that, she knows about that. Yeah. So Erica's going to come in and, and not that we celebrate that day. We're not celebrating it. We're bringing the awareness, and that's what that day is. It's all about the awareness of that it's here to stay, and it's a growing problem, and that we need to work on and figure out.
I've had conversations with Rick DeAngelis about this from the Good Samaritan Haven, our former mayor. And there's a lot to be said
and
about
homelessness is something that a lot of people, and there was a time that maybe this was the case where it was more of a population that wasn't working. They were just drifters and bums, and that's what we referred to them as.
Sure, right.
But the light that has been shed on the problem, especially during the pandemic, has changed, and it's huge that it is families, it is whole families.
That's right.
That some of them they're working, they just cannot swing it, and so they're living in their cars or hotels, or they need help. And food insecurity, and there's a huge problem, and the housing shortage that we're also facing. And and so it'll be a good show, I think, that is very informative and helps people really understand. You can't
live in America or beyond. It's an issue. I know that. You just mentioned mental health. I'm seeing in the news this morning about the Rutland Community Care Network. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
It's pretty cool. They've basically opened up a hotline, if you will, and a service there for not just folks in and around Rutland County, but just everywhere in Vermont.
CAX did a really nice cover story on it this morning. And,
yes.
Or I saw it this morning. I didn't see anything last night. It wasn't... I was blind.
I know you were.
As you know.
Yeah, I know you were.
I couldn't see anything. So, yeah.
I think it's just wonderful. It's wonderful. What's going on with the eyes, by the way? When you say blind, people are like, what the hell's going on with Raylene?
Well, I've been having troubles. My MS has caused me some significant problems with my right eye. And I'm having some trouble with my retina. And for 2 solid weeks, I thought I was getting a break. They were giving me a little break before because I need to have some surgery. And for 2 solid weeks, I thought, good, I'm going to get a break, but I've had a headache. And I've called the doctor a couple of times just to make them aware because I was fairly certain that it was my eyes. But, my left eye is very much overworked right now because my right eye is shit.
Right.
And so when I got there yesterday, I was supposed to just have pictures done. We were going to prep for this Friday's surgery. And I had a hemorrhage back there. And so the pressure is what was causing all of the headache pain. And so emergency, they had to deal with that right away. And so an appointment that was supposed to be 30 minutes was 3 hours. And and Friday I will have surgery. And then hopefully that fixes things and I can be done with all this. I will still need to go twice a month for injections.
All right. So tell me that a lot of the times when you have procedures on your eyes, you're awake.
No, thank God.
Thank God.
For that, I will be out cold. The surgery on Friday, I will be out. I will not be aware. Everything else that I've had done to date, injections, laser treatments, everything, you're awake. You're in the chair. You're awake. You need to be able to move your eye, do what they're asking you to do, up, down, all around, whatever. It's torture as far as I'm concerned. I've been through a lot of shit. I mean, I've had most of my foot cut off, for God's sakes, and many other medical issues.
Worse.
But that I thought were worse. But this, no.
Well, there's more like, what do they say? More like nerve endings around your eyes than any other place in your body.
The injections aren't bad, but the laser treatment was the most cruel thing I've ever been through in my life. But the thing, it's not even as much as it's just being able to be so aware of what is happening to you.
Of course.
I mean,
the
to
anxiety
see it all happening, and you can't flinch. You can't. I mean, God, here they come with a needle. You don't flinch. I mean, you're white knuckled to the chair. Don't move. Don't move.
The first time that if I were to have the laser treatment, that the doctor were to say to me, "It's okay, JD. Just take a deep breath. It's okay." I would reach up and grab him by the collar, and pull him down and say, "Bro, don't tell me that unless you've had this done. Yeah. Because if you haven't had this done, you don't know what it's like. Mm-hmm. So don't tell me to breathe through my nose."
Well, the doctor that I have it's a she, Dr. Young.
I don't care.
And she has had it done. So
she has?
Yes.
Oh,
and
okay.
So she has troubles herself.
All right,
and
I'll calm down
had
now.
it done. And that's why I love her so much. Is she will not fib to you. I said to her right out of the gate, "What is this like?
Yeah.
Is this going to hurt? Is this?" And she was straight up.
Straight?
Yep.
All right. Crowning Shield's watching this morning.
Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
And Linda Kuchar.
Good morning.
Glenn.
Good morning, everyone.
Good people. All right, so that surgery is Friday?
Yes.
All right. So can you see all right now?
Out of my left eye, just pretty much like normal. My my right eye has what I've been having, the blur, the black, big black dot. It's super dry and itchy this morning. The Novocaine's still wearing off, so I feel like my eye's running and my nose running, but it's really not. That's why I got this tissue.
It's crazy. How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, the most important one, asshole. But that light that sucks. This light that I have to have, this superstar light over here.
Yeah.
Blaring down at me.
It's because you're a superstar.
Yeah.
We have 4 suspects in St. Johnsbury now connected to that December 13th shooting. And
the one at the hospital?
Yeah, and they're going to be arraigned this afternoon from what I understand. That's a big story. It's a huge story.
So is the missing woman's body. Or we don't know if it was a missing woman.
Casella.
Yes, at the recycle center.
Tell me what we know. What do we know?
All I know so far, because I didn't really read anything.
Wait a second.
After.
Are you a journalist? Are you a report? Are you reporting right now?
No, absolutely not. I didn't really read anything once I got home yesterday, so I only know what I heard in the morning, which was that there was a body of a female found at the recycling center. And I do know that there are some missing women, even local, that are very questionable circumstances.
Okay.
And I mean, my heart's with whoever is going to have to
deal with it,
be notified of.
Yeah, and
such a thing.
Horrible. Sean Gyro, the inmate who is dead, apparently suicide, St. Albans. That's a story that's really starting to pick up some steam this morning.
And so is the story out of St. Albans where one inmate beat the other inmate almost to death a couple of weeks ago. The gentleman that did it, if that's what you want to call him, was in jail, had been involved in over 100 incidences with police prior to going to jail, and he beat another inmate almost to death. That inmate is still in critical condition in the ICU in Burlington.
We have said this numerous times on Aired Out. Cannot imagine working at a correctional facility right now. Can't.
No.
Even as a janitor, I just can't. In any capacity, I just can't imagine.
No, me either.
At all.
No.
Crazy shit. There's also some more information about this young boy that fell off the ski lift at Mount Snow. That's a story this morning. I want to tell you, I haven't had a chance to tell you, that I've reached out again to a couple of the big dogs over at Let's Grow Kids. They've been on Aired Out in the past, but I looked back, and I think it was, and I reposted the audio from it. I think it was April of 21 when they were on last. They are going to be coming on again really soon, really soon, because what's happened from April of 21 up until current day is absolutely remarkable.
Yes.
$645 million a year coming from the Rand Corporation. I don't know if you've read about this story. Childcare in Vermont is at a it's not that it is, and it has been at a crisis level for quite some time now. How much worse can it get?
Don't say that.
I know. And I've had conversations with some folks up at the Chamber of Commerce about this, Kevin Eschelbach specifically. I mean, it's absolutely remarkable that people literally can't afford to work. It makes more financial sense, a lot more financial sense,
Stay home.
to stay home.
And that's why a lot of employers are also adapting to allow people to work from home. But then you have people that say, how can you work and care for kids? Are you really putting in the time that you need to put in? Yeah, it's a whole gamut, that's for sure.
Big bag of stress.
Yes.
You know, and I'm lucky that I feel lucky, selfishly, that you know, Lily is 8 years old now, and I don't have to deal with what we dealt on the early side of her life with childcare, which we frankly, we kind of had it easy. It was before things really got out of control. Yeah. And there's many reasons why we have this problem, not only in Vermont, everywhere, but especially Vermont. I mean, there's many, many, many reasons. This is a multifaceted problem, and I can't wait to have Rex and a few others from Let's Grow Kids on the air here to break it down and pull it apart. So good people.
Yes, a good group of people.
Great. Big news about the Killington Cup, which is also a huge story that's flying around this morning, that it's coming back to Killington, November 25th and 26th. The fastest women skiers on the globe are going to be flying down Killington next November, and that is huge news. So, anyway.
You know what else is huge news?
What else is huge?
It's Wednesday.
That's right.
Do you know so many things go on in this area
Hump Day
on Wednesday?
I know.
It's a very important day.
We love talking about Wednesday.
Wednesday is Ladies' Day over at Vermont Quick Lube.
Yes, it is.
You can go over there, get all lubed up. I know. Dottie loves it when I say that. She loves it more when you say it. But yeah, get your oil changed, car checked out, change your cabin air filter. Which
did you see mine?
I saw yours. It was disgusting.
I went over there and they're like, of course you want to have your cabin air filter replaced.
And you said, what is that?
So seriously, I'm not joking at all. Okay. I bought my car brand new in 2013. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Is that 10?
Yeah.
I think that's 10.
Yeah. Your car is 10 years old with 120,000 miles on it. And
never replaced that cabin air filter.
Or your transmission fluid.
Or my transmission fluid.
But you're all fixed up now.
I'm all fixed up. But those guys over at Vermont Quick Lube, they took the cabin air filter out of my car. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah, it took them a crowbar and 1 foot to pry it out of there.
Have you seen the picture
yes,
of
I did.
this
it was
cabin
disgusting.
I don't know what it was. It was either a rat or several families and generations of mice. It could have been a dinosaur. I don't know what it was that was living in there.
Yeah.
But it was a huge nest of shit and like
It was gross.
Bird feathers and I was breathing. I've been breathing that. Lily's
Your kid
been breathing.
has been breathing that.
So when you go
now
over,
you know why we drive my car. Everywhere we go, we take my car.
When you go over to Vermont Quick Lube, have your cabin air filter changed. Don't be an asshat like me and not even know that you had a cabin air filter.
Right. And if you do it today and you are a lady, it is Ladies' Day, and you are going to get a flower as a thank you for everything you do and a free car wash.
Bingo. Yes.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday they do it.
Take care of the ladies over there.
Did you see the video?
I did. Great video. I love all the crazy kids that he was thinking in his head, do I want them in my waiting room?
Yes, fantastic.
It was
brilliant.
It was cute. It was totally adorable.
The brainchild.
And the thing is that it's a video. It's in Haha Fun.
Yeah.
They would have gladly had you in their
Of
waiting
course.
room as well. But they
course.
pride themselves on the fact that you can drive in, you can remain in your car while
Right.
they work on it. You can continue your meeting, your kids can continue with their nap. Maybe you want to take a nap.
Okay.
All of that stuff.
A couple of years ago, I'm not kidding, dead serious here, went in there. I was incredibly, beyond tired. Went in there, and I literally, I was so tired that I just wanted to pull over on the side of the road and just sleep for a little while.
So you get an oil change instead?
I did. I got an oil change, and I fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, JD? And I was like, but anyway, they're wonderful people. And the brainchild, by the way, of that video that we posted yesterday on Aired Out over at Vermont Quick Loop, the one and only John Lyon, the owner of not only Vermont Quick Loop, but also Wilkins Harley Davidson. So go ahead, Raylene.
The same John Lyon
ahead.
that challenged you to join the team to dive into a dumpster full of ice cold water, but all for an amazing cause. It's going to Chad, to the children's unit in Dartmouth.
Yeah.
That's all heart health related stuff,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes,
And
mostly, yeah.
So, and you didn't graciously agree. Let's just say, put it out there right now. Basically, you were told that, oh, listen, isn't this cool? And then you were kind of kicked right into it, whether you wanted to do it or not, because you were on the fence. And then I said, oh, share me the link. And then I shared it rapidly with as many people as I could. And my dear friend, I love this woman, Heather Slayton.
Yeah.
She right out of the gate, $100, and you were like, shit.
Yes.
Now I gotta do it.
Yes, but
I'm trapped now.
Here's the thing. I know that we joke a lot here on Aired Out, but please understand that I'm not joking when I say that I literally thought that we were going to be diving into a dumpster that was full of trash. And I'm like, yeah, I don't.
Well, that's no big deal.
That's no big deal. Of course, I'll jump into a dumpster full of trash and play around with the eggshells and the coffee grounds.
Listen, I'm going to make sure you have heated blankets and blackberry brandy. You'll be fine.
My God, well, it was you that I signed up for this. I'm like, yeah, dumpster dive. Of course, I'll do this. Then you tell me they're filling the dumpster with ice cold water and snow, and you're going to be jumping into a dumpster full of ice cold water on February 11th.
Yes, you are.
Then I was like,
oh my God, I'm going to turn my gnats into raisins.
I was like, shit, can I back out of this? Is it too late? And I get on there, and Heather Slayton's already put some money down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it. But then I've since learned Mike Bisson is going to be doing it because, of course, Marcus has spent a lot of time there. John Lyon himself is going to be.
Yes. Buzzy
Dodge. Sierra, and there's a few others that I've forgotten.
Yeah.
So.
It's awesome. And he'll be okay. I promise.
Do you promise?
Yeah.
Stroke, heart attack?
Well, I'll bring the paddles too, just in case. We'll have, but we'll definitely have heated blankets and blackberry brandy. They'll warm you right back up, just like that.
I can't believe it, and I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited. And I explained this to Lily yesterday, and the reasoning behind this, and what a fundraiser is, and doing good for your community, and that Daddy's going to do this because people are going to be paying money. And she's like, Dad, you're going to make a lot of money. Maybe you could buy me another motorcycle. And I had to explain to her, no, the money that people are paying me doesn't go to me. It goes to the hospital where the children are. And she understands.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
It's going to be incredible.
And I hope that lots of people, not only do they donate, but that they come and they be a part of that day.
February 11th. Over at Wilkins. Now, let's talk about this coming Saturday at Wilkins.
Yes.
It's the best damn chili cook-off, which they've been doing for a long, long time. Years ago, I was a judge on it. And it is just a lot of fun, man. It's just a great time. People get together.
Did you end up being able to enter, or was it too late?
So I'm going to enter, okay? I'm going to probably enter officially the paperwork today. But I was ready to click the button, but I couldn't think of a team name. So I asked on Facebook yesterday, what do you think we should... I haven't seen any of the answers. What do you think we should name the team? Because I don't want to just name the team aired out. I mean, it's kind of boring, So,
although you're going to want to air out, your cars and everything else after you ride home with whoever has been eating this chili.
Ooh, honestly, I want to cry. I want someone to make me sweat and cry. I need napkins to wipe my nose. That's the kind of chili I like to eat. Hurt me.
Yeah, just like Craig.
Burning going in.
Yeah.
Burning coming out.
That's just like Craig. I can't do it.
So it is going to be amazing. It's this coming Saturday. I think it's from 11 till 2. Right at Wilkins. I'm not sure what the charge is to get in. I think it's just literally like a couple of bucks, and you get to eat as much chili and go around and not only sample chili, but also vote on your favorite.
On your favorite.
Yeah, and then
nice.
And then somebody wins. I'm not sure exactly what they win. They may...
So if anybody that is listening right now that didn't see the post and you think that you have a great name, let's see it.
Yeah, please go and tell us what you think.
Because you got to have that name today so that you can get this stuff turned in, because the clock is a-ticking. Now, do you literally cook it all there, or can you cook it ahead of time?
No, I'm gonna cook it.
Because my chili has to cook for hours and hours and hours.
Mine's actually gonna start cooking on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday
Mine
night.
has to cook for hours.
Because we got to be there at like 10 o'clock on Saturday morning to set up and everything. So, but yeah, we're looking for. I was trying to think of the name, and I'm like, what? Screw that. I'm going to let listeners and viewers pick the name of our chili team. So, anyway, that's Saturday. Please come, have some fun, eat some chili, vote on your favorite. John Lyon is. He's making I think he said a sweet whiskey bourbon.
Oh boy,
chili.
That sounds wonderful.
And I'm like, that those are the ingredients that you put in an old timer.
Well, you've had my chili. You've had my chili.
I've had your
and you
your chili's amazing. It's amazing. Maybe you should make your own pot.
Well, no.
But
if I didn't have so much shit going on right now, I would.
Well, I understand.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's John doing? Making chili with the ingredients of an old timer drink? I mean, really, is he that old? Where he's got to use sweet bourbon whiskey?
That's good stuff.
Good
stuff.
Will there be cornbread?
As you know, if there is no cornbread, then they might as well just cancel the whole thing.
Gotta be
because you can't have one without the other.
No.
Just saying. I have a secret ingredient for cornbread, and I have a secret ingredient for my chili. And you've had my chili, and you know what it tastes like. And
it's amazing.
My secret ingredient is root beer. And so, I mean, and you never would have guessed that, correct?
No.
Yeah.
Why did you just drop that into the microphone?
Because you don't know all of the rest of the stuff. So it's okay. But one of the secret ingredients, the one that I believe makes it like the best and have what it needs is the root beer.
All right.
I use root beer for ribs too.
Oh my God! It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be fantastic.
Yes, it will. Tonight,
yeah.
Cornerstone.
Yes,
it is Wednesday. It is
That's right.
$5 burger night at the Cornerstone. They'll also have other pretty amazing specials. We'll post those up later.
Yes.
Drink specials. I mean, the drinks over there. Hello.
Yeah, I know.
Just amazing.
Incredible.
They're always making some new concoction. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa and I are going to talk about having a Kathy Day. Just saying. We're going to figure out a way to celebrate Kathy Day on National Kathy Day because we have a very special Kathy in our lives right now that is going through total hell, and we want to help her. And by the way, so not to get sidetracked, I do. This is what I do. I get sidetracked. Too many things on my mind because I want to help.
No.
I want to help a million people.
No, it's because you've had 15 cups of coffee.
No, I've only had 3 this morning. Thank you very much. But listen, on Monday, if you go to the Wayside Monday evening,
yes,
and on the 30th,
I was
Monday
talking
the 30th,
talking with Jen last night about this.
Your a big, huge portion of the money raised
of your
Monday
bill
night will go right to Kathy. Kathy
Yes.
Walbridge is who I'm talking about. If you don't know who that is, check out our Facebook page. It's all over. She's an incredible woman.
Well, she was a waitress there for a long time.
She was a waitress at Soups.
Soup
for
Greens.
a way long time.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we all know that they left, they closed, and Kathy went to the Wayside, but she's also been a daycare provider.
Yeah, great
she's
lady.
She's just been mom to many, friend to many. She's just an incredible woman.
Jen Bisson's mom.
Jen Bisson's mom, yes. And she is in the fight for her life right now.
Yeah.
And she needs us.
Yeah.
And man, if anybody,
she's got cancer.
yes, she has brain cancer,
And she just had surgery.
Yes, and if anybody ever needed us, it's her. I mean, she has always given so much to everyone else. Just even and not even the ways that you just think. That girl, she just straight shooter.
And her sister, her sister Shirley. I mean, what a great lady. All of them.
I mean, yeah,
the whole family.
Just love them to death. So please check it out, and then please tonight get your ass over to the Cornerstone.
Yes, enjoy a $5 burger.
Yes, dine-in only starts at 4:00.
Yeah,
an amazing burger.
Yep.
Fries, basket of those. They're nicely seasoned fries too. They're good fries.
I love
them. And head on over there for the family
tonight. Yeah, and we should also mention we just had Rich McSheffrey and Mike Allen on the air not too long. It was a week ago or so, with a show that frankly goes down in history. I don't know what the hell that was all about.
I don't know either. You guys were all over the map, and this gorilla shows up, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
That was a morning that later that afternoon I was like, what the hell just happened in my life? They're coming back.
Yes,
on
they
the
are.
20th
of February after they get back from golfing.
Which is really going to be interesting and fun. Can't wait to have them on. By the way, I just want to say, Kathy Walbridge. When I used to go into the Wayside and she'd come over to be our server, she would see me sitting there with Sherilyn, and she would literally come over to our booth and she would go, "What do you want?" That's Kathy.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Kathy.
It's you again.
Yeah.
For God's sakes.
What do you want?
Yep. And we love her. Yeah. I mean, we love her. She's just so funny and so, yeah.
Also want to my God, look at this. John Beyond a Lilo is going to be with us from William Ravi's on Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got some real zinger questions for him, not only about real estate, but...
I'm sad that I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, Friday morning, yeah. We're going to have some fun, though. We're gonna loosen him up, and we're going to have a great show. John Beyond a Lilo. Everybody knows John. Everybody. So, great guy in the community. He's done so much, and we're going to talk about everything, not just real estate. On Saturday, the vast military first responder appreciation day at Oxbow Park in Morrisville. I think they've pulled the plug on that because of the lack of snow.
Oh, but we're going to get a huge storm, didn't you hear?
Yeah, when's that? It's this weekend.
Yes.
How many inches?
Huge storm they're calling this.
How many?
We have a winter storm warning in effect for a whopping 3 to 5 inches.
3 to 5?
Most people in Vermont don't even get their damn snowblower out until you've got at least half a foot.
3 to 5.
Just use a shovel.
We need to get canned goods and fill the bathtub on that one.
I mean, I can't even believe that they're calling this like we're going to get significant snowfall. That's not significant snowfall, for Christ's sakes.
No.
Oh, my God. What are they thinking?
Tuesday the 24th, I want to give everyone a heads up because this is going to be just fire in here. Balin Sky, the acupuncturist, Paul Brody, and Heather Slayton are all going to be in here. And it's just...
Right, like, holy cow.
It's going to be fantastic.
So,
and Balin's going to...
Stick needles
Stick needles in my ears.
Oh, my God. And if you want Balin to stick needles in your ears, today is also Wellness Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Right out back.
See, that's what I was leading up to.
Yeah, right out back.
On Summer Street.
On Summer Street, 23 Summer Street, at the Imagination Station.
4 p.m.
Yes, that's when it starts. You do have to call and reserve a spot if you want a massage. And I think that's the only thing you have to reserve for. I always forget. But a lot offered over there. There's the sound therapy, massage, acupuncture, sound
healing.
Sound healing.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different stuff going on.
4 p.m.
So check it out.
till I think 7 o'clock. Summer Street, free.
Yeah.
Go over, have some herbal teas. Let Balin be the matador and
relax.
Just relax.
Yeah.
See what it's all about. And if you have a child with you, or 2, or 15,
it's okay.
Bring them. They'll go right into the snoozlin room, which is this sensory room, which is incredible.
Yeah.
And they've got staff in there that can take care of them and entertain them for a while. Well,
you can
chilling.
hang out and take a breath.
And have some of those ginger chews. Do you know the ginger chews?
I do know the ginger chews.
I snuck 5 of them into my pocket last time I was there.
I'm not shocked. I don't know why we're whispering.
Heather,
do you think
Heather
is
didn't
listening?
No, she didn't. I don't care if
She's
she's
gonna
listening.
hear you?
She didn't see, but I got 5 of them in my pocket. It was awesome. Then they all melted together and it was a mess.
And became one.
Oh, it was a mess. It was horrible.
Did you wash them?
I deserved it. No,
Did
they went
go
through
the washer.
They did go through the wash.
Oh my God! You ate them anyways, didn't
I
you?
sure as hell did.
I knew it.
Of course I did. Why? They're clean. Why would I not?
Oh shit! I knew you were gonna say that. So you know what else tonight is?
What is?
This is just insane, right?
It is.
Wednesdays. If you say that you cannot find something to do on Wednesdays, like, I'm serious. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, because there's just so much. I'm going to pull it up so I can say it exactly the way I need to say it, because I don't want to mess it up.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and watching this morning.
Yeah, we have a lot of people listening.
We're
to us
always
this morning.
live. We're never edited. as you can very much tell. And, I in chatting with Vermonters, they like that. Mm-hmm. They like that. They don't want all the fancy bullshit editing and post-production.
No.
They want authenticity.
Right. They want the stuff that's going to come out of my mouth that makes JD cringe, the stuff that comes out of your mouth that makes me cringe.
And the stuff that comes out of my ass
and then makes us
that makes you cringe.
Yes.
If I rip one on the air, everyone's going to know.
Ugh. And then for 30 minutes after the show, sometimes we sit here and go, I don't know about that one. We might be in trouble. So it's the Gully Boys. So the Gully Boys will be at the pub tonight in Williamstown.
Yes.
So you won't want to miss that. Live music over there at from 6 to 9, the Gully Boys will be over there. And it is also Dollar Dog at the pub. So
what kind of dogs?
Every hot dog. Chili dog, cheese dog, corn dog, taco dog, BLT dog, sauerkraut dog, pulled pork dog, Reuben dog, you name it. $1 a dog. So that's at the pub in Williamstown tonight.
Really a dumb ass question, but is this on our page?
Yes, it's on our page.
I know it was. I'm just asking. I know that's a dumb question, but okay. It is on our page.
Yes.
I have not been over there for brunch yet. It's got to happen. It's going to happen. Hopefully this Sunday morning.
Oh, yes.
And I think they start brunch at on the early side, 8:30, something like that over at the pub.
Yeah, on the early side because it's breakfast. So they serve breakfast from I think it's 8 to 11.
Okay.
And then if you want brunch, you go to Gusto's from 9 to 2.
All right.
So it depends on whether or not you can get your buns out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
And what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's part of me that wants to say something on the air, and there's part of me that wants to hold back because, frankly, I don't want people to know that Lindsay makes homemade corned beef hash. I don't want to say that into the microphone because I don't.
You don't want people over there having it and
mine.
Taking your portion.
I don't want them taking mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I'm really partial to corned beef hash myself, so I kind of understand where you're coming from on that. I'd want it all for me.
Over easy on top of the corned beef hash with some rye toast, butter, hot coffee.
If you're gonna have rye toast, you gotta have rye toast and peanut butter.
No.
You gotta have peanut butter on your rye toast.
That's not right.
Just saying.
That's wrong on many
levels.
levels.
Just a thin layer of peanut butter. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Not on rye.
Yeah.
That's like putting Tang in your hot cocoa. No, won't do it. What else is happening?
Well,
my God.
What is happening? So, as most know, up at the mall is under complete construction. It's chaos up there. There's so much happening. We've got new stores coming in. We've got just so much going on up there. But what is also going on up there is happening right through the maze of construction. And that is everything at our newest sponsor, Optical Expression. So we welcome them as a presenting sponsor, and we want you all to know that they are there. They are still open. You have to go in the center entrance to the mall, which is right in front of the gym, and you go to the right. You weave your way through the construction zone. It's like this sheetrocked up maze of things, and I promise you, almost all the way to the end on the left there, you will find Optical Expressions, who just recently also outfitted you with specs.
Yeah.
2 new pairs of specs. Your eyes are so tweaked that you needed 2 separate kinds.
Do you know why? 2?
Because you could not handle the kind that were transitional, and I don't blame you. I hear that those things are scary.
Progressive lens is what they call them, which is honestly is very I'm going to be honest with you. It's very popular. It's more and more people are going that route, and they explain this to me. They're a little pricier, which of course makes sense because it's a different kind of lens. It's a lens that does several things, the up close and the far away, or whatever that's called. But when they said to me, well, a progressive lens would work for you, I'm like, what is that? And they were like, well, they used to be called bifocals. And I was, no!
Yeah, don't say that word. Yeah, we had to twist your arm to get them to begin with.
Don't say bifocals.
Right. What in? Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. Why would you say such a thing to me?
Why would you say the B word to me? Don't do that.
Well, they didn't. They said, here, JD, well, you don't have to get the bifocals, but you are going to need 2 pairs of glasses. I'm going to need one to do this and one to do that.
And I was like, we need to hurry up and make this decision.
Did you at least get 2 different kinds, or did you get the exact frame, the exact both?
No, they're similar. They're similar. I have 2 pairs. I have these, which is good for like from here to like 3 or 4 feet out, maybe 5, and then I have my my other glasses, which is far away, driving at night, going to the movie theaters, all that's
things like that. Yep.
Further away. But I'm like, we need to hurry up and make this decision. I've got a urologist appointment going on anyway.
She's just falling all apart. Bob, I don't know if I should be happy or sketched out by that. Just saying.
What is he saying? That he loves my glasses?
Yeah. He says, I'm sitting across the street watching you, and I'm watching you on my phone. Hi.
Oh, my God.
He says, also brilliant with your glasses. Love the glasses. But
this lady coming up behind you has got some pretty cool glasses. They're like the turquoise frames.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? And
they do. I mean, the selection is
crazy
huge. I mean, they have so much to choose from. And they also have sunglasses that you can get prescription or just because you want a really nice pair of sunglasses.
Yes.
And so they
Oakley.
offer a lot of things. They do exams. They they deal with medical emergencies as far as your eyes go, like what I've got going on.
Dr. Hartman is amazing. And Mark Liepert?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are, like, amazing up there.
I went there one time for iritis, which is also extremely painful. Anything happening with your eyes is painful. Like when you bend over, you feel like your eyeball's going to pop out of your head. The pain is so bad. Yeah. And they treated that. It was awesome. And I've gotten a couple of pair of glasses from them. And my mom was a patient there for years. She loved Kay.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's Kay.
Yeah, Kay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of which one she had. Yeah, she had Kay.
It's a great staff.
And so, loved.
Dr. Hartman was like, do you mind if I have a look at, a deeper look at in your eyes, in the pupils and all that shit and whatever? I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't care. She's like, I'm just going to put some drops in your eyes. Zip, and then she's looking in there and, okay, yep, good. No macular degeneration or any of that shit. And I'm like, thank you. That's good to know. What I didn't know is that I was going to be freaking Stevie Wonder for the rest of the day, walking around with the pupils that were. I love Stevie Wonder, and I shouldn't have said that. No disrespect to Stevie Wonder, my God. But
I have to delete this show.
No, I'm not going to delete it. No, but all day my pupils were like huge. I looked like I was stoned out of my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around, and the light and everything was, and I had these big, huge, ridiculous looking glasses on, and I just looked like a complete ass, and I just felt like I had just smoked a half a pound of pot. Not that I would know what it feels like
is taking
to
all
smoke
my might
half
right
a pound
now.
of pot.
I'm just going to let you know right now. This conversation is taking all my might.
No, but all in all, it was a great
Yes.
great experience. And we love them.
Yes.
Up at Opticals, 10 to 6 or 8 to 6.
8 to 6.
8 to 6.
Every Monday through Friday, right there in the mall. Weave your way through.
Well, you go in where Planet Fitness is.
And go to the right.
Go to the right. You're going to see a long wall that goes for about 15 miles. That's construction.
And right on the left.
Be patient. Go past that.
Yes.
Don't look down there and say,
almost to the end.
Well, Optical Expressions must have closed. No. Just go down there and hang left, and you'll see them right there.
Yes.
Keyword
An amazing
is see.
selection. So check it out.
Bree Pace and Dawn Portress are coming in on the 27th. Bree is the part of the SAD program, Students Against Destructive Decisions, over at Spalding. She's 15 years old. She's a sophomore. She's doing some great stuff with Dawn Portress over there, who's the advisor of SAD, and I'm happy to get them on the schedule for the 27th. I'm looking forward to that. I also want to tell everyone that Jasmine White from Heartless is going to be in here performing on Friday night, February 3rd. We won't have a morning show that morning. But
well, maybe we will. You never know.
Yeah, we might. That's right.
You never know.
That's the day right there, Friday, February 3rd, that Five Below is opening up in the Berlin Mall.
Yeah.
That's the official opening right there.
I know this.
So anyway, Heartless, 6 p.m., they'll be in here, and they'll be performing. And I just cannot wait. Dumpster dive on the 11th. What the hell's that all about? What's going on?
Dumpster dive on the 11th. Don't forget, folks. Grab that link from our page and from all over.
Right.
Donate to JD, and we want him to earn lots of bucks to jump into that dumpster full of
ice cold water. And there might be some shit floating around too. You don't know.
Yeah, nads to raisins.
By the way, Sandy Roos is coming in. I look forward to chatting with her. Rick Barnett, Dr. Barnett, is going to be in here talking about.
I can't wait to have him.
Woo.
That show is so long overdue.
Yeah.
I really cannot wait to see him.
We got a great
I send him
winter.
a message every once in a while, and I'm really, really looking forward to that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots to do today,
yes.
guys. Don't forget, Quick Lube.
Yes.
Stay in your car, ladies.
Yes.
Flour, free car wash.
You don't have to
$5 burger night.
You don't have to stay in the car during the car wash. If you want to get out, let's just let the car go through there automatically. Just yourself a wash.
No. You cannot do that. Do not listen to the little man.
Just move your head just a little bit. Just move your head a little bit. No, the other way. The other way. There's Bob, right there.
I'm telling you, what the hell?
He's creeping me out too. Jesus.
Yeah.
Lock the door.
Get over to the pub. Have a dollar dog.